Happy Slacks, how are you doing?
Am I Happy Slacks?
I can't tell.
I think you're Angry Slacks, and I'm LGD after the last game. So I think you know we're doing okay up here. Let's see if LGD are doing better in this game than the previous one, because that was an absolute beatdown, and they need to bring it back here to get us a third game. Just want to give a quick shout out to the fans in the arena that supplied us with these. We have some fans here with a seemingly endless supply of Sir Action Slacks masks. I'm sure you guys will be able to find them out there, but now it's time for the game. Yep. That was a good timing on that voice line of us actually taking off the mask, so that did feel good to take off, I'm not gonna lie.
It is close to Halloween, and I did feel terrifying for once in my life.
That is true.
Appreciate that. As we do make it into game number 2, like we said, and already a smoke here from LGD. But looking at their lineup, Cinderin, I might have to interrupt you if things start, but you can start your monologue to tell me what you think of both sides here.
I feel like it was there was something about that draft that was a little bit surprising with the order.
What would have been so bad about Marcy in this lane? Because she has a way to get away from...
She does have a way to get away as well. Yeah. Oh.
Glimpse back, Starbreaker, but a lot of it's mitigated thanks to Frost Shield coming out from Y. I was going to say it's not going to lead to kill, but that is more damage than I thought. First Blood ends up going to Puppey. Yeah, so Secret, despite losing in the CS and the outer lanes, able to get First Blood. A nice double stun from Zayat, but the Avalanche is going to keep him in place. Spirit Siphon, and the Tree Toss is there. Jin-Q gets credit for it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that Ame didn't get more involved in trying to save his Lich, but I think he had creeps in the tower that he was prioritizing, and maybe the communication was Y saying, "I'm fine, don't worry."
Speaking of Y, some heavy damage here, but here comes the pounce from Ame. Chrysalis. It's going to be another Jingu stack coming out for Ame. Puppey basically out of mana right now.
Stuns.
Yeah, but Starbreaker coming out. He does connect onto the Lich, but the Thunder God's Wrath finishes off 2 heroes. So nothing to say, despite being kind of a wash in the mid lane. Now has 2 kills to his name. And perfectly, Rez is going to show himself, though. As fortification was already popped to Jin-Q. You get the D word one way or the other, but it will be a deny. You can see, nothing to say, taking a lot of damage. Actually, the heavenly jump on the other side, and he's just dead to Nisha. Big kill for Secret as now they try to pursue. That was a rebound into a toss, which helps the unleash a little bit here. And Pale's going to connect onto 1, but now Resolution has to be a little bit careful. Gets off the dispose, and there's the Sinister Gaze you were talking about from Y. They do find the kill on the support, but Resolution falls in the end, and a Split Earth's just a millimeter off. Nisha trying to find some more value
millimeter, not inch. All right, ZQ's.
Well, it was a millimeter. Inch is bigger than a millimeter. I don't know if you know that, Cinderin.
You don't know what a millimeter is.
Trivia time for you as Chrysalis hammers to the low ground. Looks like he's fine.
Yeah. If you do have one hero far away of the field in this game,
we have the Impale. Nice setup from Resolution as well. Chrysalis with a Solar Guardian, and Faith Beyond is deleted.
I will never call you that again, trust. All right.
Zayat, he's going to be spotted. Sinister Gaze is there. Resolution gets a nice stun off with his rebound. Looks like Y is mega dead as Faith Beyond coming from the low ground with that Exorcism. Jin-Q following out behind with a Static Storm inside that kinetic field. They're going to try to focus down the DP, but she's healing so much. Now Resolution, he is getting low. The Urn Charge applied. One last little damage proc there from the Exorcism, and Faith Beyond gets credit for that.
Urn as well will now be turned into a vessel. So this time around, LGD with the healing reduction.
Nothing to say. He's going to do a nice job of dodging, but it doesn't matter. Chrysalis still has the damage. Downless Strike connects onto 2 as Ame has come to play, but there is the glimpse, and that's going to reset things. So I want to say, of all the people that is good at carrying on their back, he is probably #1 on my list if I had to make one. As Zayat's
nice
horsey. Very good. But Ame is there.
That's a longer horsey.
Yeah, that's Monkey.
Spring.
Monkey over horse, apparently. That will proc down. Yep. Kind of a big deal. You got to be careful of that Thunderbolt if you're Zayats for that vision. Sentry there as well. They're going to spot him. They're going to try to burst him down. Thunder God's Wrath is there as well. Looks like Puppey's going to survive his Solar Guardian coming in now. They're going to focus all their efforts onto this Lich, and the Zeus dies as well, so nothing to say. Takes a fall. This is going to be a 3rd kill in this engagement. All
definitely
spotting some things out here. We have a glimpse. Faith Beyond is out of there. Base Rune does spawn as Puppey's gonna take the brunt here. Downless Strike, but he turns into a little pig. A couple more right clicks will do it. So support down for Secret.
Heading away with that ward.
He might be the one that suffers, but again, it's going to be a support potentially. He gets off the fight carapace though. Exorcism is popped, and does that mean they want to try to go for Roach? They're trying to take a fight. Faith Beyond finding Chrysalis, slowing him down with the Spirit Siphon, but the kinetic field blocks him off. That might be all PSG.LGD get, and that's a big cooldown they have to take into account now.
Oh, they might even lose their Tiny too.
Hammer's there as well. Down goes Tiny. Raytheon. He's here as well, but the exorcism is running out. Resolution forced to fight despite the spirit that's being applied to him. Oh my God. Lich hold on to 2, and PSG.LGD, despite being down in numbers at the start, end up taking this fight in space 3 for 1. And we've already seen the Spirit Vessel being applied. Very strong item. Zayats with a Vendetta is going to be seen. Why? It's going to take the Vendetta damage to start, but like you said, the Silence coming out. Hammer. Chrysalis wants to finish the job, and he will. They find the support.
Who's about that kind of thing where I come?
Likely want to pick off beforehand.
We're going to look for the set pick off. Wonder if they will try to get this as a level 12 gap for Faith Beyond to then go Roche. Tiny close to Dagger, by the way. ZQ went phase boots and has just been quietly farming in the top lane for the last 4 or 5 waves.
PSG.LGD, Avalanche clips Resolution, tossed back into the Sinister Gaze, but Nisha's coming with the Solar Guardian help as well. Resolution ticking out very slowly. Looks like he will fall. No, he actually gets off the stun just in time with his Unleash, dispels the Urn Charge, and Jin Q looks like he's going to fall as the Crystal double kill comes out, but finally Resolution does fall.
Rezo all smiles.
No, I'm not sure, but the toss, I think it was bringing him closer, but the Sinister Gaze actually stopped him.
Yeah, it stopped him mid-air.
We're going to see a fight here. Faith Beyond doing a lot of damage, healing with the Spirit Siphon. Here comes the Wukong's command from Ame, trying to focus down Nisha. It's up the Bloodstone, but will that be enough? Spirit Siphon's still there. That's 2 for nothing. PSG.LGD winning this fight, and now another Avalanche. GQ looking for a target to toss. Chrysalis can't get to the low ground, though. Has to walk away the old-fashioned way. Gets off the Starbreaker. Fully connects onto Ame. Silence to follow. It looks like this is going to be the death of the position 1 for Secret, as PSG.LGD win a big fight here in the mid-game.
Huge for them. Monkey King unlocked. He gets involved with that BKB and finds the kill on.
Maneuvers himself to the other side. Might have missed out on the vision there. No, they saw Resolution with a nice rebound. Here comes the Solar Guardian as well, but the Avalanche mitigating a lot of this right now. As Chrysalis focusing down Jin Q for the time being, as Faith Beyond looks to be dead. Just one more right click to go. So nice pick off for Secret. But Ame, next to his tier 2 tower, has to pop the BKB. Wukong's command to follow. Now there's no physical damage go through this with that BKB activated, but they can try to continue on here once this BKB ends up running out. Wise going to take the brunt of the damage now from the Starbreaker. So Secret getting everything they want. Ame the only one left in this area. Looks like he does get away safely. That would have been just a disaster for PSG.LGD. Still, Secret going to be extremely happy with what happened here.
That looked like a really ambitious dive, but it works out very well. I don't think LGD were remotely ready for this to happen. Like the way their DP gets jumped. I think the just snap reaction there from Jinkyu on the Tiny was really impressive. He finds the blink into a good avalanche, but did not buy enough space. No BKB yet on the DP. Couldn't get away from a lot of the damage and then gets run down by Rezo.
Faith Beyond, he is about to pick up his BKB. That is going to be pretty massive.
That's huge, and it's worth noting as well what Ame went for. I don't think we've highlighted the Mage Slayer, but obviously an amazing item against Lash, right? I think it's part of the reason that Ame doesn't die in that situation when he gets cut out of the trees. Having that magic resistance really helps, and obviously when you do hit the Lash, getting that magic damage reduction as well. But that said, Nisha popping, or rather revealing a BKB in the coming fight could become massive for Secret here.
LGD in the pit. Exorcism already popped.
Zayats
is going to spot it. The Spike Carapace comes out, double impale. Tiny's just dead right off the bat. And now the focus is on Ame. He goes down to the Pulse Nova. No buyback for the Monkey King as Y. He's going to get chased now by Nisha. And a huge fight for Secret. We'll see if they can go into the pit and get this roast, but the toss back from Jin Q. Avalanche is there as well. Resolution gets deleted, so maybe not with the numbers. Buyback now onto the Lich. Puppy, that thing to TP out, he'll be fine. 5,
it's too late.
Yeah, looks like it's too late.
Awesome play call here from Secret to go for this. They know Tiny has no buyback.
Oh, they're gonna try to jump Faith Beyond. Frost Shield's gonna keep him healthy for a little longer. Pops the BKB. Do the damage go through, but Monkey King with the balance strike. Ame comes to play. Dash applied to Resolution now, but the rebound onto the other side of the river. He'll be fine, but Nisha looks like he wants to try to fight. Gets off the Yule. Faith Beyond now on the outskirts of this fight. That is a dead Lash, but that is just the Aegis. Exorcism still going. Zayats gets the impale onto 1, but now they're trying to turn this around onto the Monkey King. There's the Starbreaker from Chrysalis, and that is the death of Ame. 50 seconds on the deck. And PSG.LGD, they get the Aegis technically out of the hands of Secret, but it does cost them.
Fortunate enough to have a good spell to get out.
Every time I saw, we're going to see the avatars come out onto Puppy. Is it going to be punished though? Chrysalis comes in with the hammer. Starbreaker's there as well, and Jinkyu dies. 45 seconds of no Tony.
Merge with the impurity.
the glimpse back. Looks like Y will be next, so 2 supports down in favor of Secret.
No, that reliable slow to once again stick.
Nothing to say, Impale is there, the stun from Resolution with the Basher as well. Nothing to say, has to use BKB. But the glimpse back, they're gonna find the support. No, Faith Beyond pops the BKB as well. But this is both in defensive measures. His Resolution finds the distance because he's playing Marcy. Working on the Shivas next. They're gonna get outpost control in the PSG.LGD jungle. Ame looking for the support. The Zayats is there to try to counteract. The Solar Guardian coming in as well. Ame pops the BKB along with Chrysalis, and Starbreaker deletes Y from the face of the map, but now they're inside Wukong's command.
No bash.
Have to get the hell out of there as Resolution. Looks like he's gonna live. Uses the rebound to get a little bit extra distance. Zayats and company now focusing down. Faith Beyond on the Death Prophet. Another valuable kill and another valuable fight for Secret.
True. Puppy, if they want to use them, they do.
Okay, Avatar. Zayats wants to come in though. They've lost Puppy already. Does have the buyback available. Thunder God's Wrath is there. Looks like Zayats is going to barely limp away, but no, nothing to say there to finish him off. Now Resolution, he's taking so much damage to rebound onto the other side of the map again. Rezo is fine. 70 seconds of no nicks. Must have been a dieback technically. Puppy. Static Storm. Okay. Enough to take out Jin Q. Very cocky play from Puppy, but it kind of works out. But again, if they get the kill, this will technically be a dieback for him. Boundless Strike. And it looks like it will be just that.
LGD would love to not fight for the next 300 gold on Ame. Just get that Scotty. It's a really big game changer for them to get that unlocking. It's going to help them so much against the Lash as long as he gets to play the fight on the MK. Look how much they're covering him. It's like
Resolution with the double damage, by the way. Nothing to say is dead. And then start out to several heroes. Now 2 dead for LGD to just start out the fight. Another Starbreaker, but now Chrysalis and company outside the Wukong's command. The glimpse back onto Faith Beyond, and he is dead. Triple kill for Resolution. There are all buybacks available for LGD, so Secret have to be a bit careful with this. And why? He's going to die inside his own base. He is the one lone member of LGD without the buyback at Aegis advantage. We didn't talk about the shard, but it was taken by Nisha, which one of those weird shards, obviously very powerful with the splitters being, I mean, a lot of time we think about like high ground defense, but when you're going high ground yourself, it's actually not too shabby as well. Avalanche here, Wukong's command expended. Is it just for Puppy though? Looks like it is for now as Nisha. He's perfectly fine to try to fight this out on the other side of the Wukong's command. Here comes a Solar Guardian as well. Faith Beyond is dead. Let the toss back onto Nisha, but now the Wukong's command is down. The BKB finally activate from Ame. Gets a big Boundless Strike. A lot of damage coming out from Nothing to Say. So they get the 2 supports in the end, but now Nothing to Say, he's the one getting pursued by Nisha. Split Earth connects. Pulse Nova continuing to go, and again, the Aegis still intact for Secret. Frost Shield not going to mitigate any of that magic damage, and the Starbreaker is enough.
overwhelming blink obviously will make it very easy for him to, first of all, be tanky and also set up his own stun.
And Nisha, he's level 25. Gonna get tossed back. That's something you have to be a little bit careful, but if he pops a BKB, and Jin Q is punished really hard. So this is gonna not connect thanks to BKB from Faith Beyond. That's the buyback now to Jin Q. Gotta be careful because Nothing to Say is now available to fight. We're gonna try to turn this around as Resolution jumps in with his BKB, focusing down Ame, but the Wukong's command gets so much armor as Resolution gets destroyed. 80 seconds of no mercy. Another falls for Secret, and PSG.LGD showing some life here. They find 3 kills with no reciprocation. They're smoked up.
Even after the nerfs, you can easily afford this if you go Scotty. It's something, especially we've seen Faceless Voids in the past go for as a build-up to refresh.
He's going to be the one that gets popped here, but pops the BKB very early. Gets off the splitter, trying to play around it, but the Jingo's about to proc here as well. The Wukong's command is there, and Nisha has to use the ult on himself. But he's likely just going to be left alone, and he's going to be brought down. A huge kill for LGD. There are buybacks for both.
Yeah, he has some good setup, right? He has the Nyx. Oh, speaking of.
Yeah, Solar Guardian's there. Looks like Jin Q will die. 90 seconds of no Tiny here.
Decide to not have that item, right? I know you're playing against Glimpse, but you need some sort of way of getting out of Starbreaker, getting out of...
And they're going to jump in. Solar Guardian coming in again. And it looks like Faith Beyond might drop inside the Wukong's command. And I think to just try to reset. Zayats is going to live thanks to the Eon Disc and just burrow his way back to full HP. Jin Q is dead as well without buyback available. Now they just wait out the Wukongs. He's going to go in again with Chrysalis' Starbreaker, activating time and time again. But there's Ame's Refresher. The Wukong's command follows. Chrysalis eats the cheese, tries to get force step, but not going to live through this engagement. They did find Nisha but instantly canceled. That was a neutral item.
It's actually doing work.
So they got the tower, but nothing more.
They got his
Misha-
buyback too, to ensure that he can at least stay alive for a moment. Faith Beyond!
Inside the static storm, remember he can't use any items inside of it, but he's dead. 90 seconds of no death profit. Ame trying to get some revenge for Resolution. Ends up using rebound to the other side. Only one inside Wukong's command right now, but 3 dead for PSG.LGD. And now Ame looks to be next. The Starbreaker is coming just for him. Specialty from Secret. He has to buy back instantly. Now Resolution with the dispose. Onto nothing to say. Has to pop the BKB himself, but this looks like it might be the beginning of the end for LGD in this upper bracket. Rebound not caught there, but again, Chrysalis with the Starbreaker. And this is going to be several sets of rags, if not potentially GG.
Just protection, it wasn't enough.
Oh, Zayats finds Ame. This is going to be a dieback for him potentially, and it will. Double Starbreaker. GG is called, and Secret 2-0 PSG.LGD, sending them to the lower bracket, and they're going to face off against Thunder Predator. My goodness, I don't think anybody was expecting that potential match.